There we go. Spawning in the top right. In the blue for Kingz. Down a game. Will he be able to bring it back for them? Will he get the all kill? Taking down one player. Taking down the third. Will he take down the Protoss? It is Prime against his opponent. And the deal for DgPx. Will he be able to avenge his ally? It is LukS or LukS or LukS. LukS, I guess. I don't know. I'll just call him Luke. That's a name. It can't be too offensive. I guess calling you as a pharmaceutical product wouldn't be very nice. But yeah, Luke works, okay? And right now, it's gonna be a PvP, so we're gonna have the first 5 minutes to chillax. I mean, there really isn't much that could happen in a PvP in the first 10 minutes. Usually it's just double gas arena, and then they go into the Stargate or the Twilight Council. Early gateways very rarely, but if the first probe doesn't move out, then they're probably not gonna go for any sort of cheese. I don't know, I really don't expect anything too massive to happen right now. On top of that, we all know how Prime likes to play. We'll see if anything interesting happens out of him, because last game he tried to go for the most insane piece of crap I've ever seen, and it worked! Because Chess decided to commit suicide by making drones at the 20-minute mark against a guy on 2 bases. I mean, come on. I mean, you don't have to be Einstein to figure out that you don't need to actually make drones at 20 minutes against a guy on 2 bases! Why? What was he doing? And Corruptors, why? Corruptors of all the units you could make. They're terrible against Void Rays. They're horrible. Queens are better. Freaking Queens. Looks like Probe Scout's gonna come in by both theirs. I mean, there isn't really much to see at this point. Ooh, sneaky. He actually went for a double gateway. Nice. Double gas out of LukS. He's actually playing completely standard. I expect the core to be starting very soon. Yep, there it is. The Ripper unit core is there. You should probably just go for another gateway. Counter this with a 3 Stalker build. 3 Stalker Rush, 5 Stalker Rush. I mean, he could go for either of those. Those would work very effectively against what Prime is doing right now. He's gonna try and pressure, obviously. He hasn't taken another gas. He's gonna get the Zealot out very soon. Yep, there we go. And he's gonna chrono boost that once that pylon is done. I mean, this build is like, the Prime has to do damage with this, obviously. The only thing is his Cybernetic score is gonna finish quite soon. Oh, he's even gonna go for the Warp Gate Rusher. Alright, he's just gonna go for it then. Usually he's gonna go full YOLO. I mean, the squad scouted. I actually thought he might even cancel the gateway and then just go into like something else, maybe get the gas going. But he is gonna go for this, and I don't know if it's gonna work or not. And Prime, he's gonna get the absolute last scout, whereas like LukS is just like, oh, you're doing this, alright, I'm just gonna make another gateway, and yeah, he should be absolutely fine. He really shouldn't die to this. The only thing he has to worry about is the photon overcharge is really not going to be able to reach the entire main base, so he has to be very careful of that. Not going to let those units get into the base too far in. And finally, it looks like the probe is going to get across the map now for Prime. He's going to get that scouting information he desperately needs, but I mean, the 2 Zealots are walking across the map, and right now there's already a Stalker out, so I really give a huge advantage to LukS right now. And ooh, he's actually going to miss the... No, he sees the probe. Sees the probe. Yeah, he's gonna cancel. Yeah, he's gonna deny that probe for moving any further. Oh, he throws down a pylon. Looks like his warp gate is gonna be finishing up soon. He's got 2 more gateways on the way. This is as early as you can go for this kind of full gate rush right now. And oh man, this is just not gonna work. That pylon's gonna have to be cancelled. That is not gonna do anything. I mean, he actually didn't focus fire on that, but. He's got a sentry. Oh, he actually misses the force field. He could have trapped both of the Zealots, honestly. He really should have done that, because now he could... that's I guess it doesn't even matter. 14 hit points on that guy. Back up with that. He needs the photon overcharge to buy himself time. The production isn't good enough yet. Like, he's got still just 2 gateways. He's got another one on the way. He's got robotics on the way. He needs to force field the ramp. Oh my god, he let all of the units on into his base. He needs to photon overcharge immediately. There we go. Photon overcharge is used, but he's gonna lose the mothership core. So, no, he didn't pick off the mothership core. Okay, there we go. He's gonna try and get the pylons. He's taking so much damage right now. What is he trying to do? Oh, there are just so many stalkers right now, and he's fighting in photon overcharge. He's going to lose this high ground position now. I mean, there are 5 stalkers. Oh well, he warped in a couple more stalkers. 7 stalkers now, but he's gonna have that immortal out. On top of that, the photon overcharge and the mothership core survived. So. I don't know about this. I really don't. One of the stalkers is in the deep red as well as the Zealot, so if this engagement takes place, I really do still favor LukS. I mean, we'll see though. That is quite a few stalkers, and He does have the immortal though. He's gonna have to focus fire that immortal immediately. And yep, there we go. He's gonna try and move in. That sentry taking some damage, which is okay. Mothership core falls. Those are not the choices I think he should have made. There we go. The immortal starts firing now. All the stalkers surrounded, taking so much damage right now. And yeah, this is gonna get absolutely cleaned up right now for LukS. He's gonna be able to easily annihilate that. Like, he went for the mothership core and the sentry. Like, those units weren't gonna do much damage anyway. He needed to focus fire on the immortal immediately. He did that too late and just ended up losing too many of the stalkers. On top of that, the probes actually got a really good surround. Now he's warping in zealots. Those aren't gonna do anything. A couple more stalkers come in. Those are actually gonna be enough to. Oh, we should really just run around these zealots and get the stalkers. One stalkers would have died in just one volley. Another immortal comes in, and that's gonna be pretty much the nail in the coffin right there. He can't kill that. Not with 4 stalkers against 5. Yeah, he has to back off immediately. He has no reinforcements in position. He's just got 3 more zealots coming in. That's not gonna be good enough. Not against the army right now that's been able to build up. Like, that is quite a hefty army right now. I mean, if you look at the units count, like, look at that, 7 to 4, and he's got that single immortal out. Those zealots are going to be good for tanking, but he's only got 3 of them. Okay, there we go. He's going to warp in another one. He's still on 1 gas. He can't really do too much. He has been current boosting. His gateway is quite full. Like, hasn't been. He just can't break this. I really don't think he can break this. 2 more sentries coming as well. His army just keeps getting stronger, and right now he only lost like 6 workers. It's like there's no economic deficit. Like, he's still on 17 versus 23. I mean, right now, all LukS has to do is stay back in his base, maybe get another mortal out, and he should be absolutely fine. Yep, there we go. He's chrono boosting that in. He's going to get another gateway. I think once he goes for a counterattack with those couple of mortals, he really shouldn't be able to lose this game. Still, Prime is trying to make this work. Okay, yeah, there we go. He's finally going to back off. He needs to get a sentry in position if he really wants to survive. Is a mothership core going to start for Prime is the question at this point. We should see. Okay, there we go. Pylon is going to get picked off. This pylon could be a threat though if he uses this for counterattacks. But I mean, it is pretty far away. I don't know. Is LukS even gonna try and attack? He's usually he's just gonna go for an expansion, right? Yeah, there we go. He's just gonna go for an expansion, and that's probably the safer choice, obviously. But he can just go for counterattack and end Prime right now. I mean, he doesn't have anything, and we all know how Prime plays. He's gonna go for the Dark Templar now on 1 base. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at all. And he's gonna proxy them too. He's gonna build them. He's gonna build the friggin' Dark Shrine right here. Yeah, he would do that. I mean, it's Prime we're talking about here. Okay, there we go. Phoenix is gonna fly in finally. Gonna get some scouting information. And right now he sees he's on 1 base. He's just got Stalkers, Desert Sentry. He sees 4 gateways. Sees no tech in the base. That's absolutely everything he really wants to see right now. So I assume he's just gonna mass up for a few more immortals. He's got 3 right now. Probably gonna go up to 4 or 5. Maybe even just attack with 3. Honestly, that would still be quite effective. Right now, looks like another sentry is gonna come down. What is he actually gonna try and do from here? Is he really just gonna build up like, okay, I'm just gonna make a ton of sentries and then just go for the attack? I mean, last game it worked, which is just hilarious. Oh, such lies out of LukS. Prime doesn't even care. He does not care. I mean, all he should do is maybe get an Archon out. I think if he gets or a Colossus to be able to deal with the Force Fields. I think Archon would have actually just been better. Like, go for Dark Templar, Archon. Like, there's no detection right now for Prime. He's going straight into that Stargate. Okay, obviously he had to go for something, right? Oh, he's gonna go for the Stargate. I don't know what he's gonna do with this. Last time he got like what, 7 worker kills? No, he got 6 worker kills and the Queen. But this time, this is gonna get scouted immediately, and he's still gonna get 6 worker kills. Probably. It is an Oracle, after all. He sees the army again, and he's like, well, I can kill that, but I'm not going to, because I should stay back. And, yeah, there we go. He sees the Void Ray. What the hell? This guy does love his Void Rays. I'm gonna give him that. There we go. Void Ray is gonna be starting right now for Prime. Oh god, this game. Prime, why you do this? I mean, he's got 3 immortals. I mean, 4 immortals, so Void Rays would be pretty good. And he went into the robotics, and he hasn't added blink or any. Like, he's only just now getting +1 attack, so those stalkers aren't gonna be very good. Like, if I'm honest right now, this game is pretty crap. Like, look at this. Making 1 Void Ray versus like 2 pylons. Pylon right there. He's got probe, observer. I like how last game it was 5 pace to friggin' 2 base at 20 minutes and he won. So I mean, Prime knows how to play the Protoss. He's just like, okay, I'm just gonna make Void Rays and try and beat this, and he could do it, honestly. which is just horrible. Like, I was just joking, guy, when I was like, yeah, he's just gonna stay on one base and take up. No, he's actually gonna go for this. He is Haas in disguise. This is what this guy is. There we go. He's got another one, another Void Ray. Okay, he says he's gonna mass up the Void Rays. Right now there are only Colossus. If Prime wins another game like this. Prime wins another game like this. Okay, there we go. Finally, another Phoenix is gonna come in. He sees the Void Rays. What is his immediate reaction? Stalkers, blink, +2 attack. Don't be like your. Oh my God! If he's. Okay, there we go. He's starting zealots. Okay, no, yeah, he's going for the attack, and this is just. Why is he not making stalkers right now? I guess that should be enough stalkers. I mean, realistically speaking. He's got quite a few. 9 stalkers versus just 3 Void Rays. That shouldn't be too bad. Honestly, right? He's got photon overcharge as well. I mean, he should be fine. This shouldn't kill him. Let's actually use our brain for a minute and just say that 1 minute, like 16-minute Protoss on one base does not work, right? No, please no, please don't, no. No, his army is bigger. His army is way bigger. Why is this happening? Prime, what are you doing? Why? He could win! He's gonna win! Those Void Rays are just gonna shred everything. He's not focusing the Stalkers down though. Okay, there. Oh no, never mind. Those Void Rays just got absolutely annihilated there. Somehow. Alright, yep. Rip. Prime. He's gone.